Good. So here we go with another burger. So quick. I love this recipe. So the first thing you want to do is buy some kidney beans and drain them really well. You just need a small can. And I've drained them really well. And that goes in your food processor. Did I get them all? Yeah, I got them all. And then you want to put in a half a cup of rolled oats.
Connie, could you use steel cut if you don't have rolled? The quick cooking steel cut?
I'm thinking, yeah, you could. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? And then a half a cup of oat flour, which you make in your Vitamix. You know, just put your whole oats in there and grind them up.
Yeah, oats or steel cut. Either
or
one
steel
would,
cut either
would work
way.
to make flour, yeah.
But I think you need some flour, Janine.
So need some what?
Flour.
Oh, flour, right.
Yeah.
As well as you could put half a cup in the beans. So let's whir that up and see what happens. If it's dry enough, that'll be just fine. If it's not, we'll add a little more flour. Yeah, it's pretty dry. So now I'm going to put this in a bowl. There we go. That bowl in there. And we're going to add a half a cup of salsa, 2 tablespoons. Here's your, would you mind to put it in there?
Oh, okay.
2 tablespoons of sriracha or hot sauce, whichever you prefer. I like this sriracha, this organic sriracha a lot. This may be Canadian. Let's look and see. No, it's US. So it's called Natural Value Organic Sriracha. Thanks. Mm-hmm. So 2 tablespoons of sriracha, baby. Or hot sauce, whichever you prefer. Got a little bit more in there because I didn't quite get that. And then I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup because the last time I made them, it was too wet. So I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup of salsa and see where that leads us. Okay, here we go. This is very different than the last time. Go for it.
Okay. So you've got the sriracha and the sauce in there?
Yep. And you want 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And that's the only seasoning you need. You could use more if you want different tastes, but you don't need more.
Yeah, and so we've made them with the kidney beans. I'm curious to see what it would be like also to use a different bean, like a black bean or a pinto bean. I think it would come out just as nice, but with that slightly different flavor of the other beans. So I think there's a lot of variety that you can have with these burgers without, it being a really complex process.
I'm going to add another tablespoon. Is one enough?
I
do you
think so. Yeah, I think that would be good,
Another
just like that.
tablespoon of salsa.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
That is so quick.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just love it.
No grain to make because you've got your oats.
Yeah. Yeah, we would always cook up the grain and the lentils ahead of time, then mix everything together and then bake it. So it was like a two-step process. And so this is
Really
quick.
quick
I like
and
it.
so tasty.
Yeah, we really like it.
Bill was skeptical. Is this going
I
to
was.
taste good? But it did.
Good.
Okay, now tell them about your pan and the process from here.
But you mean preheating it? Okay, so yeah, we've gone through this before. What I do to test you want a hot pan. And so what I do is I just get a little moisture on my finger, a little water, and whoop, that wasn't enough. Put it in there. I want to see the water pop. I want to see it kind of dance on the skillet.
Not quite.
No,
huh?
it's there.
Oh, you call that there. Well, I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's
to
dancing.
know.
That's dancing. See,
Okay.
it's boiling up. As soon as it
Oh,
hits,
I forgot. Now, for my taste, I added half a red pepper and a jalapeno.
all right.
So
And that's what
mix
we
that
did. That's
in.
what we've done in the past, right? You've added
Yeah, that
Okay.
was so
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Okay, so maybe more than 4 ingredients.
Well, it doesn't have to be,
Yeah, it
but
doesn't have to be.
I like that in
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It was really good with the peppers. We'll get those. So this is more of a, maybe we would say a Mexican version of the bean burger.
Now that seems just the right wetness. Tip the
Yeah.
bowl and show them.
So yeah, so this is kind of a real nice texture. Okay, so they're going in the pan.
Now, how do you do that?
I'll do it just with a spoon.
Okay.
Okay, in we go. One. So we've got our,
So it makes 4, unless you're making them smaller.
no, I'm going to try and use all of it in here. And it makes 4 large ones.
Yeah, 4 big ones
Fills the whole
or
pan.
5 not so big ones.
Yeah, if you have a griddle or something, or if you were going to bake them. We haven't tried, we want to try air frying and we want to try baking also as another version, in which case I would probably make them a little bit smaller and make 5 or 6 out of this much recipe.
Maybe you could stand to one side a little bit so they could see you better.
Maybe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Now, while he fusses with that, I want to show you what else we're going to have. 2 ears of gorgeous corn from garden. We're going to have that. And how I do this, I use maybe 4 tablespoons of water, almost none, and let it cook for maybe 3 minutes. That's it. So good. We don't put anything on it. It's just sweet, sweet, sweet. And then, of course, we're having greens. A ton of chard and cabbage on the bottom. That'll be it. And these burgers, which look great. Maybe bring the pan over
I will.
when you get them.
Get it. Yeah.
We're going to serve like typical burgers, but we use lettuce leaves. We use one on the bottom, one on the top. And then I've got gorgeous red onion, green tomato, regular red tomato we'll use, and mustard, ketchup, and pickles. It is so good. It is so good. Bill flipped over it. I was very pleased. He liked it because he's particular.
So here we have 4 burgers. It's kind of interesting. They even have that kind of red quality of having ground beef there. That's pretty funny. So, yeah, we've got the 4 burgers. They're big and fat. I should weigh it sometime so I could call it a quarter pounder or whatever. It's kind of advertising. Yeah, things are. So I'm going to put a lid on it just to kind of create more heat inside. And that'll help them cook a little quicker.
Now, my theory is because we've tried, cooking our own lentil burgers or bean burgers. I think these kidney beans are a real secret because of their flavor. They really are tasty as a burger.
Yeah, and they make it so quick and easy when you can just open a can.
Delicious.
Okay, looks like we're on the right track.
Here's the burger. He is gorgeous. Now I'm going to put him on. I've prepared everything. I like ketchup, mustard, pickles, onion, lots of onion, and tomato.
There we go. This is lunch.
And then we just cover them over and we have the good fortune to hold tight. It's so yummy.
Yeah,
but anyway, that gives you an idea of what it looks like.
Yeah, okay. Any questions?
Put it right up by the camera, can you? Stick it right up
Yeah.
underneath the camera.
Hold on.
Yeah, come right over. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that
so
looks
yummy, huh?
amazing.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. And so quick to make. You got to try these. They're really good.
I'm coming over for lunch.
Yeah, right.
Good, good.
Come
Come right
on
over.
by.